Working on my radio voice. With all that hosting of World Tai Chi Day last weekend. Got some.
Ted, if you want to come upstairs in the next half hour, listen to this music. It's pretty warbly.
All right. I just got to make sure I catch our stream here so we're not double broadcasting. Kill the sound. All righty. So I'm going to pin myself up. Does that work? Nope. There we go. Wait, what's going on?
You can come in.
Yeah. Oh, there's the music. Okay. That's good. And then
You can sit down.
I want to do a full screen thing so that I can see all your beautiful faces over here on my other screen. We have gotten fancy since this whole thing.
The other microphones are open.
I gotta resize my window. This is all like engrossing entertainment for anyone who's streaming online. All right, here we go. We are ready to rock. I think I finished my protein shake. So I am going to take away your freedom of speech here for the next little bit. Excellent. Hopefully anybody that comes in later on will be able to be participants on entry. All right. We are good. Dave is warming up. Dave is warming up. I'm going to fix my lighting because I see I'm a little off here. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Friday. A little time for some funky flow. So let's just settle in. Feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, spine nice and extended, crown of the head lifted up to the sky, shoulders nice and relaxed. And I just want you to melt into your heels and allow those tendrils, those roots to start digging into the ground and separating the soil, getting everything nice and good and gripped down into the ground, but not your toes. Not your toes. Grip with your heels, not with your toes. Let your toes just be carefree grass being flittered in the wind. And as we move, we're just going to shift it. We could throw the arms involved. Get the arms involved here. Sorry. Like I said, I just got done my workout. So I'm a little, what was it, meathead brained? Is that what it is? All right, we're going to take the arms and we're just going to tap. Pow, and then go to the other way. Pow, and then again. Now, as you do this, there's that tendency to want to lean forward. Be conscious of where your heels are. Arms are going to take care of themselves. Don't worry about it. They're just going to float. Excellent. All right. So let's open up nice and wide. Open up nice and wide here. And we're going to come all the way up. And we're going to sink. We're going to sink as low as you can go. Low as you can go. And take those hands. We're going to start to gather. Just gather it up. Little Qigong just to warm up this morning. And we're going to start to rise and speed those hands up faster and faster. For 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to come all the way down. Bring the fingers and thumbs together, breathing in. And then breathe out. And open up nice and wide. And we're going to take this hand, bring it over to the shoulder. Other hand goes right to the small of the back. And we're just going to shift. Right to the beat if you'd like for 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to embrace the moon. So open up. Over to the other side. Squeeze that moon down. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Really standing on one foot there. You see my little flitter there in the background. And then we're going to put the foot down, hands to the small of the back, lifting up to the sky. And then release that. Release that. Bringing those fingers to the forehead, elbows to the knees. And just relax for a moment. And we're going to open up at the legs. Open up at the knees. Don't lock them. And then slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Count of 5. Let your fingers cross just like that. 4, 3. Let the hands begin to float. 2. Deep breath in. And 1. We open back up and we're going to float down and gather up again. Let's try that one more time. And let's begin to rise with it faster and faster as we do for 3, 2, 1. Release. And then those fingers and thumbs come together once more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now we're going to do the same thing, but to the opposite way. So take this hand, bring it to the shoulder, and the other hand to the small of the back. And we just float. Very nice. The beats changed since the last one. So 3, 2, and 1. Let's embrace the moon up on the other side and then squeeze that moon down. Squeeze it down. As you can see, my foot's up, but do what you do. And then I'll put those foots down, hands to the small of the back, lifting up. And then sink into your heels, soften the knees. Bring the torso forward, fingertips to the forehead, elbows to the knees. And then open up at the legs, and we're going to slowly come up. Count of 4. Fingers crossed. 3, 2. Let those hands begin to drift. Deep breath. 1. And release. Opening up, and let's embrace that big tree. And breathe in. And breathe in again. Whew. Very nice. And on this next one, we're going to sink the chi. So let's bring it in right over the heart. Relax it down. And a deep breath in. Gathering. Let it drop. Gathering all your friends, all your Friday party friends, bringing them into the club and letting them relax down. I mean, we could pretend I haven't been to a club in probably 10 years at this point. We can all dream. All right, little Dantian connection. Let's lift that energy up through the body. Right to the heart and relax it down. And let's get it again. Relax it down. Breathe it in. Remember, the arms are just along for the ride. Let's take them all the way up and out, expanding center. Just like a geyser, spreading the water everywhere. No worries, nothing bothered, nothing concerned. Just a simple circling yin and yang as we move. Very nice. Let's do one more. And we're going to take those hands, let's place them on the small of the back in a gentle turn so we can rotate through. Little beautiful woman turns her waist. Now, as you do this here, make sure those heels stay connected to the ground. Don't lean toward your toes. And just allow, like a slow stirring of the coffee. As we come up this time, we're going to reset the spine and then very gently head off in the other direction. Very nice. Just a nice little Qigong warm-up this morning as we prepare for whatever the river has in store for us. Quite frankly, I don't know. I just know when the tide comes in, and that's when we set off from the dock. Let's go around one more time. And as we come all the way up, we'll reset the spine so we can bend at the waist, spine extended, shoulders relaxed, little bending bear here. And just allow your body to relax, let gravity stretch out your spine. Again, stay with those heels in the ground, and then gently we come up, one vertebrae at a time. Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We inhale at the top. And let's roll with it. Little koi fish. Following, chasing each other with the hands. And remember, stay in those heels here. Let your spine be like a string of pearls lifted right off the desk. Each pearl representing a vertebrae stacked right on top of the next for 3, 2, and 1. Let's open up on this side over here so we can bend at the waist, spine extended, shoulders relaxed, a little bending there. Now don't lock out your knees. And then we'll gently come up 1 vertebrae at a time, count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We inhale at the top. Now let's shift our weight. Little circle out here. Whoosh. And bring it back in. Let it rise. And let it sink. It's like opening a dam with this foot. You see my toes there at the bottom of the screen. And then we close the dam and let it come back up. And just to make it easier for you guys to see, you'll see my foot come up. And then we open out. Make sure that knee stays behind the toes. And it just moves with the body. That's the key. I'm not really moving the foot so much as allowing the foot to move with the rest of me. So the whole body works together. The idea that when one part of the body moves, the entire body moves. And that's what we're experiencing a little right here. All right, on this one. Actually, let's do this one more time because I do like this little combo. So let's breathe in. And relax that breath out. Breathing in, gathering. Let it out. And then we'll close that dam, let the reservoir rise. And now, as we go out, keep that spine nice and extended because we're going to bend at the waist. Little bending there. Last one. And then gently we come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Count 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We inhale at the top. Very nice. Let's sink the chi. Gathering it in, letting it drop. Let's do that one more time. Feeling that energy just fill up the body and then concentrate it. Sink it. And let's do it one more time. Excellent. All right, now on this one, let's embrace that big tree. And as we open up, take this side. It's going to come up. And we catch. Little embrace the moon, but a more traditional one. Got a little music going on here. You feel like doing the bounce? By all means, do stuff. If it throws off your flow, forget it. Do what Marine's doing and just flip that French toast one more time. I love French toast, by the way, in case you're trying to bribe your teacher in the future. All right, here we go. Let's shift our weight. We're going to open that gate one more time and just hold and bring it back and hold and bring it back. Now get this hand ready because here we go. Let that frisbee fly. Bring it back. Let it fly. Bring it back. Getting this hand ready. And we're going to let that drop. Whoosh. And bring it back. So everything's circling. See, I moved so fast there the camera couldn't even keep up. All right, let's do it one more time. Now the hand that goes out, let it stay there because we're going to turn. And then come underneath and just hold the ball again. Yeah. It looks really bad with the lag. And remember that this is all going to be a part of the immortal record that is the internet. All right, let's take this hand and make it happen. Bring it out. If you're like me, make it look majestic and disappear into the sunlight. All right, let's get that top hand ready. And drop it. And bring it back. Got to make sure my form stays good. Now, we're going to go side to side here. So let's take this hand, whoop, circle underneath, reaching out, part the main, and then come back. Circle it in, reach underneath, part the main. And this is a beautiful little combo, like Captain America. I can do this all day. I won't do that to you guys, though. The key to the smoothness, right in those knees. Keep them nice and soft. Remember, Tai Chi gets its power from its softness, not from being rigid. Notice in our symbol back here, it's all curved lines. All right. So as we come out this time, take this hand. It's going to draw back. Draw it back. We're going to gather and push. And then release that. Draw it back. And push. And release. Good. Now, you know how this one ends. So let's take the hands. We're going to close it up. Push it forward. And then let that go. Gathering. And lift. Now, take those hands. We're going to scan across the sky. Let it drop. And as we step in, little empty fists, we step on out. Little single whip. Now we come back. We're going to close. This becomes the top of the moon. We come back and embrace that moon and part the mane. Very nice. All right, let's go to the other side. So cap your moon, circle in, and part. Same thing. Let's draw it back. And push. And release. And push. Good. Releasing. Let's do one more. All right, here we go. Let's do our full sequence. So let's close it up. Press it forward. Release it back. And lift. Hands across the sky. And we'll shift down. Shifting over to the other side. Little empty fist. Single whip. Very nice. Let's come back. Embrace. And part the mane. All right, now this time we're going to add our ward off here. So as we come in, let this side of the hand just push out. Push out. Let's try that again. Bring it back. And push it out. And we'll go again. All right, now take this hand and reach. And draw it down. And we're going to toss that forward. And draw it down. All right, now we're going to combine the two here. So as we draw it down, embrace your moon and ward off. And reach and smooth. Embrace and off. Good. Very nice. All right, here we go. Full sequence this time. Let's fold it up. And press. And release. And lift. Here we go. Hands across the sky. And we'll swing down. And open. Very nice. Let the shade go over the sky. Let the tide come in. And then we part the mane. Excellent. Let's go to the other side and try. So capping. Tied in. Ward off. So again, back of the arm reaches out. And we'll embrace. Very nice. Good job. Looking fantastic. All of you. All right, let's take this hand and reach. Smooth it down. Toss it forward. Smooth it down. And we can see the whole body moving. You want to get as fancy as you want to get. Woo. And throw it forward if you like. All right, let's put it all together. Embrace your moon. Ward off. And reach. And smooth. And ward off again. Woo. And reach. Very nice. Last one. And we'll go full sequence here. Draw it down. Let's fold it up. Push it forward. And release. To lift. Little single whip. As we shift. Opening up. Very nice. Cap your moon. Let your tide come in. Part your mane. Excellent. All right, here we go. We're going to put the whole sequence together. So let's embrace. And with our ward off, expand across the sky. Now, take this hand and drop into the earth. Now, bringing them together, we pierce like water. And then we're going to light our torch and cast light throughout. Now, panorama. That's not even a word. Across the horizon. As we sing, gathering all four. And then we'll spread them out everywhere. Let them sink. Let's do that again. As we come in, embrace. Just part the mane. We're going to do it on the other side. Let's come back. And ward off. And we reach. And smooth. Fold it up. Very nice. Draw it back. And lift. Hands across the sky. Woo. Here we go. Let's open it up. All right. Take this hand on top. Embrace. Part your mane. Beautiful. And we'll bring it back. Let's do it one more time on each side just to make sure we have this one. And this is right out of our Young Style 108 long form here. With some changes. Very nice. Breathing in. Breathing out. Very nice. Breathing in again. Breathing out. Good. All right, one last time. And then we're all warmed up. So expand across the sky as you sink to the earth. And let those waters rise. And just like the sun coming over the horizon, let it lift, cast light on the day. Now let's take a look at everything we've just put together. And then coalesce it all into one so we can spread it out into the world. Very nice. Here we go. Let's bring it back and embrace. Part me. Very nice. All right. Let's embrace that moon one more time. We're going to part the mane on both sides just to get back into the swing of things. Excellent, excellent. Let's embrace the big tree. Take a deep breath in. Oh. All right, let's take flight here. Take those hands. Let them come down. Breathe in. Now notice that the shoulders stay right where they are. A little sweat in my eye there. Shoulders stay right where they are. They're not lifting. Right? They're just relaxed right there. You're going to want to remember that. Because we're going to shift. Let's shift over. And let's shift to the other side. And so the body expands into yang and then shrinks into yin. Very nice. All right. I'm sensing you want to get fancy because a lot of you already know where this one's going. So on this next one, as we step out, let's get a little fancy. First things first, that free foot, it's going to come along for the ride. So let's bring it up. And then the next thing, the hands are going to go over the head as the foot rises. Whoa! And then let's do it on the other side, stepping out. And just sink. Feel that heel. Get reacquainted with the earth. And then let that other one, it's so light now, it just wants to take off. So as one becomes heavy, the other one becomes light. Once again, yin and yang at play. Let's take it over to the other side. And just enjoy that. Staying soft at all of the joints. Opening those canals, those channels. Letting all the energy, the blood, the circulation, those synaptic pathways just be nice and open. So the brain, the breath, and the body can all communicate. Excellent. Let's do it one more time on each side, shall we? Very nice. Floating, floating, floating. Still relaxed. Oh, going up. Now I make all my funny sound effects so that you don't have to. Let's give you something to think about, something to laugh. Sometimes we're way too serious when we're doing our Tai Chi. We're in some strange positions. And that is the way to not be able to do your Tai Chi. So let's embrace the big tree here. A nice Qigong intermission. And let's take this hand, scoop it on down. And across, let this hand drop as we turn, wave hands like clouds. Now wave hands is a very cheaty Tai Chi technique and posture because pretty much every Tai Chi move ties into wave hands, which on the one hand is good for me because it means I can come up with anything. On the other hand, could be a little perilous for you because who knows what could come next. All right, so let's have a little fun. I was doing a modification of this in my stretch this morning, a little brush push. So as we get here, what we're going to do, take this hand, bring it over, and we're going to bring it back. And just circle, so reversing our cloud hand. And you'll see that the poles are passing one another. So you're east, east, west, west, north, south, east, east, north, south, west, west. Or, if that's too much, wax on, wax off. And then everyone knows how to do it. All right, let's get the rest of the body in. We're going to take the step and bring it over. Take the step. Bring it over. Very nice. Now this is one you can export right out to the dance floor this evening for your Zoom club party. All right, let's get a little brush push involved. Let's step out and then turn those hips. Circle down. Push on through. Circle down. Push on through. All right, here we go. We're going to step back on this one. Shift over. Turning once more. Step out. Circle back. Woo. Now square. Push all of your energy out. Square those hips. Very nice. All right, let's step back. Whoop. And we're going to go side to side. And come back. Woo. And through. Very nice. Let's do two more, just so we get that pattern going. We're going to do one of my favorite combos this morning. And that's just adding a little Repulse the Monkey. I like this combo. If you've done anything with me for any period of time, you've done this before. All right, so here we go. Now we're going to stretch and bring that hand up and push. Circle in, circle up. Brush, push. Now reach back. We come up and push. Circle in, circle up, and through. Now notice we slowed it down just a little bit, just so we can feel it out. All right, circle in. Let's do it one more time. And push. Now we can use this to circle in. So we'll step. And step over. Let's try it on the other side. Excellent. Now we'll stretch. And press. Press, press, press. And then circle in. Circle up. And through. So stretch out across the landscape as far as you can see, and then lift the earth like plate tectonics. You circle in. And so you control the world here, pressing continents across the ocean, creating mountain ranges, new lakes and plains. And opening. Last one here. Remember, we're going to use our Repulse the Monkey to step in. Ooh. Excellent. All right, let's try it as we step out. Boom. Open. And push. Circle back in. And over. Step on out. Excellent. Like you're one of the Greek gods, just terraforming the earth and all of creation at your whim. Very nice. We'll stretch. Last one. And we'll step in. Excellent. And we're just going to circle here for a moment while I wait for the sweat to leave my eye. I just want to check our time here. Good. Plenty of time. Plenty of time for one more. All right. Let's embrace that big tree. Take a deep breath. And release it. And release. Very nice. All right, now on this next one, let's take this hand. It's going to go up and above. And we embrace. And we spin it. So very similar, but this time the energy is going to be a little different. All right, so I want you to shift. We're going to shift this way now. And then shift back the other way. Now, for those of you that are going to the Hangout next week, this is a precursor to what you're going to experience there. So it's always cool to hang out with someone that's at the board meetings. All right. Excellent. All right, here we go. I want you to sink. Grab that moon and sink with it. Ooh, it's heavy, but we'll lift it back up. Oh, it's heavy again. Lift it. Oh, feel that. And lift. Now let's take this hand, drop it, bring it back, drop it, bring it back. So the same pace, it just drops. And then we lift it. Now let's take this bottom hand here, and it's going to rise. So let it rise. And come back. Woo. And come back. Very nice. Let's do one more. All right, let's embrace the moon. Let's spin it. Whoop. Over to the other side and catch that moon. Oh, it's heavy. And we'll lift it back up. And that's a lot. But we keep bouncing back. All right, speaking of bouncing, let's drop this hand. Bring it back. Let it just flitter down. No effort, like gravity. do the work for you. All right, bottom hand getting ready. And let's drop, let's open it up. Ooh. Bring it back. Like Moses parting the seas here. Or if you're happy being a Greek god, you can go back to being Poseidon, doing all the fancy stuff out in the ocean, whatever works for you. All right, here we go. Let's spin our moon. Spin it. Whoop. Now sink. Now the hand. Drop it. Whoop. Get that bottom hand ready. Whoop. All right, last piece here. As we drop, take a step. Empty step there. Bring it in. And step. Excellent. Let's circle it. Ooh. Very nice. And bring it back. All right. Embrace your moon. Spin it. Same thing. We're going to sink. Whoosh. And up. And drop this hand. Ooh. And bring it back. And getting ready for this one. And up. And down. Now let's get that foot ready. Sink it. We step. Oh, very nice. Bring it in. Very nice. Last one. Very nice. Now embrace your moon so we can spin it. Go into the other side where white stork spreads its wings. And let's embrace that moon. Bring it over to the other. Squeeze that moon. And open it up. White stork. And embrace. Squeeze. And open. Very nice. Bring it back in. Squeeze. And open. Very nice. Oh, the kitty cat has joined us finally. He heard the stork and decided it was brunch time. All right, here we go. Last one. And now time for our combo here. All right, so we're here. We're going to take this side. Let this side drop. This side rises. Little golden rooster. And release. And we're going to open. Bring that moon across. There we go. Remember, this side's going to drop. Other side floats. And then release. Whoop. And let's float. And let it grow. Let it go. All right, I think we have this one. I think we've got this one. So what we need to do, just to make sure everybody has it, we're going to slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. You're going too fast, Dave. Slow it down. Bring it up. You're with me. Test that balance. And here we go. Get it up there. Get it up. 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 And release it down. Don't rush. Don't rush. Opening. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Woo. Woo. If you weren't sweating before. Here we go. Rise up. Rise up. That's so good. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Bring it. Oh, nice and slow. Nice and slow. And yet constant motion. Constant motion. As we come back. Very nice. And release. This hand's going to be the top of your moon. As we shift in. Very nice. Last one. Let's float. Excellent. All right, embrace your moon. Spread your wings. Now, golden rooster returns. And we're going to bring the other side up. Needle at the bottom of the sea. And slowly come up, slowly come up, slowly come up, slowly, 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 slowly. We're going to fan through the arms here. Step on back. Or step on out. There we go. And through. Let's bring it in and embrace your moon. Squeeze that moon. Spread your wings. Golden rooster. Very nice. And as those go down, whoo, here we go. Needle into the sea. Best thing about this game is we come back up, we always find that needle. So let's bring it back up with us. Sink it into the bottom. We're going to step out. Excellent. Bring it back in. This hand becomes the top of your moon. And as we step, we squeeze. Open those wings. Let that rooster roost. And then we'll bring it down. Whoop, into the sea. So really putting 4 amazing Tai Chi moves together. Let's bring it back up. And step out. Now on the first one of these, I'll let my Chen heritage there play with me a little bit. Checking the time. Woo, we're running out. Let's embrace and shift. All right. Be good, Gurney. I see you. I see you. Thanks for joining us. Gurney's one of our instructors. Doing great jobs, great things out there in Pittsburgh. Oh, there's that Chen style again. Let's bring it back. Don't mind me, people. Don't mind me. That's the fun thing about Tai Chi Fit. We combine all of the houses. It's really like walking through a neighborhood as we move. Now let's rise up. Whoosh. Excellent. Here we go. One more. Spreading our wings. Standing on one leg. Be that rooster. And then very gently coming back. Sinking to the bottom of the sea. Lifting back up. Be the wave as we go out. And press. Very nice. Let's embrace that big tree. Take a deep breath in. And let me check our time. I know I just did it, but I want to make sure I don't torture you too long. Let's breathe in and release. All right. We're going to bring the feet together here. Either side, doesn't matter. Let's take those hands, place them on the small of the back, gently lift up. Oh, yeah. And then sink into those heels. Let them grow deep. Soften the knees, torso forward. Let's slide behind the legs. Hello. I don't care. Neither should you. Slide those hands forward and slowly come up, softening the knees. Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little 4-count breath here. Let the hands just drift. They're going to go over the shoulders and behind the head. And again, let them drift right back down like leaves on the wind. And let's do that one more time. Breathe in. Over the shoulders, behind the head. And relax. Now the way to breathe here, 4-count breath, is you breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then release that breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try it one more time. Now the key here is not to suck all the air in or blow all the air out. That's not the key here. The key is to allow the breath to fall in. So I want you to just open up your lungs and let them gently fill. Let them fill until they're comfortably full. And then hold it for a moment and let that breath fall out. Fall right back out. Let's do that one more time. Especially as it seems we've gotten to the slow jam portion of our playlist. As we relax down, let's take the palms of the hands. We're going to press, bending at the waist. Oh, good stretch here. Release and soften those knees. Slowly coming up. Count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Glorious invitation. Oh, and let that just sink down, sink down. And we're going to bounce right off the dantian here. Whoop. Making out the Buddha's belly. Circling it around up to the heart. Now we're going to circle back. Let that go at first. And all the way back around. Sinking, sinking, sinking. And then let's open up again. Oh, just relaxing down, relaxing down. We're going to bounce. Up and over. Gathering. And now giving. Very nice. Little diamond with the fingers here right at the heart. Let's open up, open out, right to the camera, right to me, right to you. A little gift from me to you, from me. A little love, a little happiness, a little joy. Feeling you strong, feeling you vibrant, feeling you safe and secure, at home, and relax. Relax, relax. Bringing the hands up to the heart. And gently take a bow. Give yourselves a round of applause. Very nice. Woo! All righty. Well, I am. I'll put a little pause on the. That was pretty well timed there. It was pretty good. All right, I'm going to restore your freedom of speech. There we go.
Thank you, Marcus.
Oh, you are more than welcome. More than
Thank
welcome.
you very much. It was my first time and I loved it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you for joining us, Steph.
I'll be here on Monday.
Oh, fun, fun. I will see you then.
Take
Yeah.
care.
All right, take care. Whew, I need to catch my breath. Oh, it's the kitty cat back there. Once I get my background done, you won't see the kitty cat anymore. That spot will be blocked off from the rest of the world. Which will be, well, at least our broadcast, our stream. See, I'm right in that weird part of the generational whatever where I remember what broadcasts were and all that stuff. But I'm also still technically a millennial, so I know all that fun, fancy stuff too, which is great. It's a strange position to be in my world. All right, I can come out of exiting full screen and get everybody back up here. Cool. Everybody left. They're like, they got their Tai Chi and they rolled. My goodness. That's like all those yoga classes that I used to teach after. There was never like a hangout after the yoga class. Like they ended, they rolled up their mats and they were gone in 30 seconds or less. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Let's see, Carnes 13. I know who that is. I know who that is. It's pretty cool. All righty. All right. Dave, how are you, brother?
Yes, sir.
Got a good flow on, a little funky flow here on
Very
Friday?
good. Most excellent.
Good. I'm gonna have to start throwing some new moves you guys' way.
We're ready. We are ready.
I know you are.
Bring 'em on.
So as far as business stuff, the test that we were doing with the VA out of Region 3, Vision 13, I believe, Arkansas. But they have the best CCN program in the country. So we've been testing with them to get things up and running for the national rollout through CCN and the Mission Act and all that kind of good stuff. With that said, the test was an absolute success on the VA side. And now the final test is coming today, where we make sure that we're linked up with Optum and Tai Chi Fit and all the plugs are in. And if they are, we're good to go. But, and that's for the instructors. For the vets, you guys, it's in the system. It has its own things. Tai Chi is just laid out there as plain as day inside the CPRS. So you can go and request your Tai Chi from your physical therapist or your primary doctor and just tell them that you want a community consult for Tai Chi, and they'll know exactly what to do. And even if they don't, just tell them again, community consult, and they'll say, I don't think we have that. We have it. Look. And I'll say, oh, yeah, we do have it. All right. Done. All right. So with that said, that's a good thing. So if you're a vet, go out, get your referral, because what that helps us do is keep the program sustainable and alive forever. It's no cost to you other than to get in touch with your doctor, and you actually do that through My Healthy Vet. I have a team, the Vet Corps in Tai Chi Fit, and we're all doing it, including myself, to make sure it all goes through on a massive scale. For the instructors, Maureen, since you're the only instructor that's here now, I guess they all ran. They got theirs and they left. They're all going to their other classes. For you, you can tell your vets it's time. They can go. They can get ready to go. And I'm going to be inputting all your information for the online classes into the system today, actually over the weekend, because I'm going to be all alone this weekend. Sniffles. All the sniffles. Well, I've got the cat. I mean, Maureen, if you want to hang out on Zoom, I suppose we could do that. But you have like kids and a husband and stuff. Figured you'd want to like hang out with your family and not with some weird bald guy online. Oh. I am totally unmuting you. Uh-huh. That's right. Oh, I can't unmute you. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you muted me. It's saying
No.
cannot unmute. Host muted you.
Oh, no. That's no
But
good.
I've been with the family 6-7 weeks, so I think a couple hours.
Get your bow staff ready then.
Awesome. I have a sword. I don't have a staff, but I have a sword.
Get your staff ready. We'll do that too. Got them all over in the corner, ready to rock.
Yes.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me on Friday's Funky Flow. I'm your host, Mark Julian Carter, and I wish you health, happiness, and harmony till I see you again. Have a great weekend if I don't see you sooner. Be good.
Thank you, sir.
French toast it is.